Over the years, one thing that has stayed very, very consistent and offered me an edge and some boosted confidence on every cast is using PVA. It's so fast and easy to use and can be the deciding factor on a blanking or catching session. So hang about with me for a while I take a look over PVA sticks, how I tie them, how to use them, and how it can help boost your chances of connecting with a few more fish. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing very, very well. As I mentioned, I've used PVA for some time now, and to be honest, it's become second nature to use a PVA stick on pretty much every cast I make. Why is that, you ask? Well, to simply put it, it works, and it works very, very well. Adding a PVA stick is ideal to help in a number of ways. Not only can they help offer a simple way of adding some more attraction around your hook bait, they also help from keeping your rigs getting tangled up, or worse, completely covered or fouled up in weed, rendering your rig and hook bait presentation completely useless. So let's take a look over how I make a simple PVA stick. First, start by tying off the end of a PVA mesh with a simple overhand knot. This secures the end and stops bait from passing out of the tube as you put it in. Next, add your bait of choice into the tube. I favour to use boilie crumb for this, as it offers a perfect amount of pack down and gives off instant attraction of small particles, but also releases all the flavours and feeding stimulants, attractors into the water that would normally be locked inside a whole boilie. To create the boilie crumb, I used a quarter crusher and grind up the whole bait to boilie crumb and dust, so that way I can add as much as I need into the tube. While doing this, I like to keep the PVA mesh pulled up tight against the tube, as this helps when packing the boilie crumb to form the stick. I prefer the little but often approaching the spring when fishing this way, so to measure it out, I use 3 20mm boilies. This is my preferred amount, and once packed down into the PVA tube, this offers a neatly sized stick to then tie off. Using the included tool to compress the crumb in the tube, I then push it out of the tube. And to do this, I pinch off the mesh and spin the formed PVA stick 2 or 3 times. This helps to keep its shape as I tie it off. Now, to tie it off, I use a simple overhand knot and then trim off the excess like so. And there you have it, a simple PVA stick that's ready to go. Now I'll walk you through the steps of how I prefer to attach the PVA stick to the rig. And talking of rigs, I have included a how-to that shows you how to tie a simple hair rig should you need these steps. The link to that video is in the description below, along with a number of other how-to tutorials. So, how to attach the PVA to the rig. There are a couple of ways this can be done, so I'll touch on each of them now. Starting with my preferred method, I run the hook link right through the center of the PVA stick. This allows for the hook to then be pulled up into the stick. It not only covers the hook to stop it from getting caught on weed or debris as it falls through the water column, but once settled on the lake or riverbed, allows for an ideal presentation with the hook bait being very visible alongside the boilie crumb. To attach the PVA stick in this way, I like using a stringer needle. Slide the PVA stick onto the needle and then take the loop of your rig and place that loop over the hook of the needle, then closing the gate like so. Now slide the PVA stick off of the needle and onto the hook link. As you pull up the hook into the PVA, I would avoid pulling the hook into the knot of the PVA. Knots in PVA tend to not dissolve as fast as the water can't penetrate them effectively. The ideal place is slightly off to the side, allowing the hook to fully be embedded into the mesh like so. The second option that I will use from time to time if I'm in a rush and need to get the rig back out on the spot is to more crudely hook the PVA stick onto the hook. It's not as streamlined as the first method and won't cast as well, and there is a risk of the hook becoming caught on the weed or debris, but as long as you know what you're fishing over, this can also work just as effectively. As I mentioned, if you've not tried using PVA in this form or any other form of PVA in your angling, I'd highly suggest giving it a go. It will definitely boost the attraction around your hook baits and in turn offer you more of a chance of picking up a few more carp. So there you have it, the PVA stick. It's a fantastic, simple and effective way to fish that helps in boosting immediate area around your hook baits. Should you want to buy and try the PB Products PVA kit seen in this tutorial, I've left the links over to Big Carp Tackle right in the description below. A big thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel, and if this content has helped you in your angling, I'd love to hear about it, so feel free to leave a comment below. Should you want to see more of this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell to keep you up to date on all the carpy goings on right here on the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.